I'd like to start by paying homage to the Lord Buddha, offering salutation to the Most Venerable Jiao Kun Pratep Vajravitet, President of the Council of Thai Bhikkhus in the USA. The Most Venerable Jiao Kun Prarat Vitet Panya Kun, President of the World Buddhist Dhammadutta Organization, Senior and Junior monks respectively. Greetings to all the lay supporters and distinguished guests who have joined with this online chanting of the Tipitaka across 4 continents. My name is Prat Dr. Nicholas Tanisro, a monk of 26 years, coming to you today from Wat Pah Dhammakaya, California, or as it's known in English, Dhammakaya International Meditation Center, located in Azusa, California, on the eastern outskirts of Los Angeles. The abbot of this temple is the Most Venerable Jiao Kun Pravitet Pavanachan, and the vice abbot is the Venerable Kru Soti Tamvitet. Wat Pah Dhammakaya, California was established 31 years ago in 1991, and this Vasavasa has 14 resident Dhammadutta monks, along with 17 resident lay staff. The main daily activities include morning and evening chanting, along with regularly teaching meditation and Buddhism in English to the local people of California. Today, 11 of our monks have joined the online chanting to recite the Sigalovada Sutta from the 3rd book of the Digha Nikaya, which equates with the 11th book of the Thai Tipitaka, in order to bring about auspicious blessings and generate supreme and infinite merit, both to those reciting the sutta and to those who hear it. But before we hear the chanting today, I'd like to introduce our temple with a short 5-minute video presentation.
Dhammakaya International Meditation Center is the first branch of Wat Pah Dhammakaya outside of Thailand. The aim is spreading the knowledge of Dhammakaya meditation technique to all over the world. That was rediscovered by พระมงคลเทพมุนี สดจันทสโร หลวงปู่วัดปากน้ำภาษีเจริญ In 1988, Dhammakaya International Society was led by a small group of Buddhists who had visited Wat Pah Dhammakaya in Thailand and have strong faith in Dhammakaya tradition. One of them, her name is Miss Penpok Anugun, offered her own house in order to set up the first meditation center at the city of Cerritos. Many people interested enjoyed the meditation group until there was not enough room to accommodate all the people. Therefore, the group had to plan for future expansion. In 1993, Master of Fokongsan Temple noticed that our President Venerable Tattashiwo was searching for a facility to house a meditation center, and he offered to sell a previous location of Chilai Temple in the city of Maywood. The number of attendees grew at very fast pace. Therefore, the meditation room with capacity of 120 people was not enough. Every indoor space turned in as a meditation zone, and all outdoor area was used for dining and administrative work. One day, a member found a peaceful 10-acre location in Azusa. The building has everything a meditation center needs. On June 6, 1997, we finally moved from Maywood to Azusa.
Since the first day, we set the goal for this place to become a center for people to learn more about the meditation and Buddhist ceremony. For example, Makha Busha, Visakha Busha, Alms offerings, Buddhist Lent Day, Kathina ceremony, robe offerings. Various temple activities and programs start with Venerable Dhammachayo Bhikkhu's initiative to promote meditation in order to improve the quality of life, mental development it also needs. Dhammakaya International Meditation Center adopt the principle of these various programs for training the youth and everyone in the United States. There are so many programs that the IMC provides continuously to the present. For example, meditation program, ordination training program, Buddhism and Thai culture school program, and community relations program. The abbot of Dhammakaya International Meditation Center is พระวิเทศภาวนาจารย์ The vice abbot is พระครูโสธิธรรมวิเทศ and the assistant abbot is พระมหาดรสมบัติอินทปัญโย Since we opened the meditation center in the Susa, many Americans have become interested in meditation and have started coming weekly to meditate. Among the many goals of the Dhammakaya is to build our DIMC California to reach the mass of humanity to attain inner peace, and to spread Buddhism to be a permanent successor as a legacy to the future generations, a world center of every nation, religions and race.
Next will be the chanting of the first part of the Sigalovada Sutta.
นะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะเอวเมสุตังเอกังสัมมายังภะคะวาราชกะเหวิหารติเวรุวันเนกาลันทกานิวาเปเตนะโกปนะสัมมาเยนะสิงคาลโกกหปฏิปุตโตกาลเสวะวุฒายราชกะนิกมิตวาอัลลวัตโธอัลลเกโสปัญชลิโกปุถุทิสานามาสติปุรัตถิมังทิสังทาคินังทิสังปัจฉิมังทิสังอุตตรังทิสังเหติมังทิสังอุปริมังทิสังอัตถโคภควาปุพันหสมัยยังนิวาเสตวาปัตตจิวรมาตายราชกหังปินดายปาวิสิอัตถสาโคภควาสิงคาลกังคหปฏิปุตตังกาลเสวะวุฒายราชกหานิกมิตวาอัลลวัตถังอัลลเกสังปัญชลิกังปุถุติสานามัสสันตังปุรัตถิมังติสังทาคินังติสังปัจฉิมังติสังอุตตรังติสังเหติมังติสังอุปริมังติสังทิสวานาสิงคาลกังคหปฏิปุตตังเอตทะโวจะกินนุตวังกาปฏิปุตตกาลเสวะวุฒายราชกหานิกมิตวาอัลลวัตโธอัลลเกโสปัญชลิโกปุถุติสานามาสสิปุรัตถิมังทิสังอุปริมังทิสันติปิตามมะพันเตกาลังกโรนโตเอวังอวจติสาตาตนามาไสยาสีติโสโกอหังพันเตปิตุวัจนังสักการโรนโตคารุการโรนโตมาเนนโตปูเชนโตกาลเสวะวุฒายราชกหานิกมิตวาอัลลวัตโธอัลลเกโสปัญชลิโกปุถุติสา นามาสามิปุราธิมังทิสังโอปริมังทิสันตินะโคคหปฏิปุตตะอริยสัจวินัยเยเอวังจติสานามาสิตาภาติยถากาทังปานพันเตอริยสวินัยเยจติสานามาสิตาภาสาธุเมพันเตภควาตถาธัมมังเทเสตุยถาอริยสวินัยเยจติสานามาสิตาภาติเตนะหิขหิปุตตสุนาหิสาธุกังมนสิกโรหิภาสิตสามีติเอวังพันเตติโคสิงคาลโกกหปฏิปุตโตภควโตปัจจัสโสสิภควะเอตทะโวจยโตโกกหปฏิปุตตะอริยสาวกาสจัตตารโรมัคคิเลสาปะหีนาโหนติจตุหิธาเนหิปาปะกัมมังกโรติชักจักโภคานังอปายมุขานินาเสวติโสเอวังจุทธัสสะปาปะกาปะคะโตจัตติสาปฏิชาทีโหติอุโพโลกวิชยายปฏิปันโนโหติตาสะอายันเจวะโลโกอารัตโธโหติปโรจโลโกโสกายาสเพตาปรังมรณาสุขติงสักขังโลกังอุปปัจจติกัตมาสจัตตารโรกัมมกิเลสะปะหีนาโหนติปานาติปาโตโกกหปฏิปุตตะกัมมกิเลสุอทินนาทานังกัมมกิเลโสกาเมสุมิจฉาจารโรกัมมกิเลโสมุสาวาโทกัมมกิเลโสอิมาสจัตตารโรกัมมกิเลสาปะหีนาโหนติติธัมมโวจะปะคะวาอิทังวัฏวานสุขโตอัฏฐาปรังเอตทะโวจะสัทธาปานาติปาโตอทินนาทานังมุสาวาโตปะโวจติปรธารคมนันเจวนะปะสังสันติปันติตาติกตเมหิจตุหิธาเนหิปาปะกัมมังนกโรติฉันทากติงขัดฉันโตปาปะกัมมังกโรติโสสากติงขัดฉันโตปาปะกัมมังกโรติโมหะคติงขัดฉันโตปาปะกัมมังกโรติพยาคติงขัดฉันโตปาปะกัมมังกโรติยโตโคกหปฏิปุตตะอริยสาวกโกเนวฉันทากติงขัดจตินะโทสากติงขัดจตินะโมหะคติงขัดจตินะพยาคติงขัดจติอิเมหิจตุหิธาเนหิปาปะกัมมังนกโรติติอิธัมมโวจะภควาอิทังวัตวานะสุขโตอัฏฐาปรังเอตทะโวจะสัตตาฉันทาโทสาพยาโมหาโยธัมมังอติวัตตินิยติตาสยโสกาลปักเขวจันทิมาฉันทาโทสาพยาโมโยธัมมังนาติวัตติอาปุรติตาสยโสสุขปักเขวจันทิมาติกตมานิจปุคานังอปายมุขานินาเสวติสุราเมรยมาจปมาทาทานานุโยโคสุขหปฏิปุตตะโภคานังอปายมุขวิกาลวิสิกิจ ริยานุโยโคโภคานังอปายโมกังสมัจจาพิจารนังโภคานังอปายโมกังชุตาปมาทัฏฐานานุโยโคโภคานังอปายโมกังปาปมิตานุโยโคโภคานังอปายโมกังอาลาสานุโยโคโภคานังอปายโมคันติ
So to summarize in English the relevance of the Pali verses we just heard, the Sigalovada Sutta, or the Sigalaka Sutta as it's known in Thailand, is one of the key Buddhist teachings on lay people's ethics. It usually takes me 2 hours to explain the full relevance of this sutta, but today I'll try to do it in 5 minutes. It was a conversation between the Buddha and a young man called Sigala, who, when he was younger, had been rather a stubborn guy, who wouldn't listen to his parents. But when his parents were on their deathbed, they got him to promise just one thing before they died, which was to bow in the 6 directions every morning. So he agreed to this, and from that day forth, every morning, he performed a superstitious ritual of bowing in the 6 quarters, north, south, east, west, above and below. The Buddha taught the sutta to make the young man's practice spiritually meaningful. And according to my teacher, the Venerable Tattachua in Thailand, you can summarize what we learned from the Sigalovada Sutta in terms of a triangle which has 4 points marked on it. So starting with the yellow circle in the center, which represents responsibility towards our own sense of human dignity, namely by refraining from killing, stealing, sexual misconduct, or telling lies, demonstrating that we value ourselves as a human being. Having entered the ranks of an upstanding member of society, only then can we consider upgrading ourselves towards the middle management that would involve making decisions about other people's well-being. In which case we have moved down to the lower left-hand corner of the triangle, the sock marked in red, which represents respect for the human dignity of other people by making sure our decisions are not swayed by interference of our emotions, whether it be greed, hatred, fear, or delusion. If we can master objective decision-making, we have the possibility to upgrade ourselves further into the brown corner marked econ, which represents our ability to foster an economy of human dignity in the whole of our society, and this deals specifically with the avoidance of what are known as the 6 roads to ruin. Things like gambling, alcohol, and intoxicants, which not only drain away our own hard-earned wealth, but they also usher in the sort of society which demeans the economy. There's also a teaching advising householders on how to budget their income. Lastly, with the green apex of the triangle marked ENV, we come to our human environment, otherwise known as the 6 directions. These consist of reciprocal duties in sets for each of the social sectors, sometimes 5, sometimes 6 in a set, which ensure good habits are brought out in us by our nearest and dearest. But to cut a long story short, parents need to bring up their children to have good habits. Teachers need to give their students good habits alongside academic knowledge. Spouse, partner, kids need to share good habits between themselves and society. Friends need to pass on the habits of a true friend and help each other out. Boss and employees need to have good habits and support right livelihood, while spiritual mentors need to be a role model of good habits and be a friend to all 6 directions. In conclusion, the Sigalovada Sutta encourages grassroots social improvement. It tells us human rights need to come together with social duties, and that damage is brought to society when people don't fulfill their proper duties. It also tells us why effective leaders need to have an harmonious family life. So this was a very brief summary of the Sigalovada Sutta. May the power of the Triple Gem, together with the merits accumulated from the worldwide chanting of the Tipitaka, come together with all of your previous perfections to bring all of you strong health, long life, freedom from suffering, sorrow, or danger. May you all be blessed with abundance in your lives and be able to attain insight knowledge with ease every lifetime until entering upon nirvana. Thank you, everyone, for your attention.